Is it just me, or has Diamond gotten 10 times harder now than a few seasons ago? It feels like even though I've been playing for a while, everyone's getting better and I'm still stuck in bronze. Now, obviously you could just say, well duh, you fucking idiot, people get better over time. And while you are right by saying that, I feel like there's something deeper at play here. It's no secret that Plat and Diamond rank contain the majority of players. Most players who truly want to play this game and get good will reach this point in their Rocket League careers eventually. But what is stopping them from going past this mark? And to the players who aren't in Plat or Diamond yet, please turn on your monitors when you play the game. But why do most people never reach Champ and above? This leads me to my first point. Now, every single competitive game has this. You get into a game and the opponent named XX Vibes scores a triple reset musty flick on top of your head and you're only in silver. This leads you to instantly telling him what a great shot that was and that he will amount to many wonderful things in his lifetime. But you still lost and it wasn't even your fault. Why does this happen and how can you stop it? Well, first, it happens because the person you just faced is either boosting his best friend hoping that he will let him have sex with him after he reaches gold, or he is an insecure, pathetic, spineless, deadbeat, incompetent piece of fucking shit that can only win games against people lower in rank than him, so he can get the only feeling of validation in his life after running away from his 3 wives that divorced him, 10 children that he abandoned, and losing his job at a gay bar. Now look, I want to believe that there is a way to fix this problem, but after the game went free to play, it's probably impossible now. Even if someone gets banned on their account, they can always just make a new one. Epic Games doesn't give a flying fuck about this game anyways, so why would they moderate Smurf accounts like this, seriously? And even if they IP banned all these Smurfs, people would still have ways to get around it like VPNs. I'm sorry to say this, but the Smurf problem in Rocket League will probably never be fixed. If you think that the reason people are stuck in Diamond is solely because of their skill, you could not be more wrong. Let me give you a hypothetical situation. You just loaded into a game and everything's going well, until all of a sudden, you accidentally send the wrong quick chat to your teammate missing a save. Instead of close one, your fat fingers picked what a save. You may not realize it at first, but that game is already over. You lost. You have no idea the measures that your teammate will go to make sure that you uninstall the game that night. He will instantly score 9 own goals, spam nice shot every time you touch the ball, regardless of if you were trying to shoot it or not, send unspeakable threats in text chat of all the things he would do to you if he saw you in real life, and probably just sit AFK in the game until the clock runs out. And this is 70% of games in Diamond. Even if they don't do all this, most teammates will still forfeit the second the game lets them, even if you are down by 1 goal. So I guess if you want to guarantee that this never happens, enjoy your ones, bro. If you truly want to be winning consistently in Diamond, you cannot queue with randoms. Not only are they just going to be toxic to you and make you want to drink gasoline, but they're just not going to be used to your playstyle and vice versa. Some players are just diehard ball chasers, some are passive and submissive goalies, and some players just don't know how to rotate efficiently. My point is that you need to find someone who's used to how you play so you can formulate game strategies of winning. People got to this rank for a reason, but not all strategies are good enough to get you out of Diamond. If you queue enough on your own, you will eventually run into a free play warrior that only turns on the game to practice bullshit freestyle mechanics because he thinks he's the second coming of Zen. This motherfucker will take the ball up the wall every single chance he gets and then leave you in a 1v2. When you get scored on, he'll complain and send you death threats because you can't keep up with his skill. I know it's hard to find people around your skill level because you have no friends. It's okay, I understand. You play Rocket League, so it at least makes sense why so many people have to solo queue, which makes them stuck in this rank. This kind of ties in with the last reason, but every player is so goddamn selfish in this rank. Everyone wants to be the hero of the game and score 1,000 points. If they remove the leaderboard, it would probably be a good thing because of the amount of times that people open it during a game. You can't score every goal every single game. Just focus on winning rather than looking good. I would rather have 200 points and win a game with 1 goal than lose a game with 6 goals and have 800 points. Who gives a fuck that you were the MVP of the game if you aren't ranking up? It's almost like once you hit Diamond, it's no longer a game of cars and soccer, but now it's a game of ego. The way that some of these players act in games, you would think there are RLCS commentators watching over their replays. This is a show to most players in Diamond. They perform in front of other players to prove who can be the biggest dickhead rather than playing the game to win. This mindset is killing every single chance for these players to get out of Diamond, and for those who don't have this mindset, these are your teammates, which makes it even harder to get out of their rank and move on with your life. At this point in time, Champ 1 and Diamond 3 are basically the same rank. If Diamond players are struggling to get out of the next rank, what makes you think Champ players aren't? Now, Champ 2 is significantly harder than Champ 1, and Champ 3 is pretty much the next GC. The transition from Diamond to Champ is hell because of one simple thing: consistency. Champ players are not consistent, but what does that make Diamond players? Actual dog shit. Everyone in these ranks has the potential to be good at the game, but they just can't hone their skills to be consistent enough. Now, Smurfs and other factors certainly don't help, but if a Diamond player is consistent, then he turns into a Champ. If a Champ player is consistent with some added mechanics and game knowledge, then he can advance in rank. Diamonds can't get out of their rank because Champ players are better than them and keep them stuck. But that's only because Champ players are stuck in elo hell as well. It's a never-ending cycle. A result of all the previous reasons lead to one road: burnout. This is when a player no longer has the will to improve themselves in skill and puts an end to their grind to rank up. I promise you that playing the same match over and over again will make you lose your fucking mind, especially when losing usually isn't your fault. Now, when a player takes a break from the game, they lose touch with what is expected to get back to the rank that they were. Let's say that you just lost a game and it pushed you over the limit this time. You turn off the game once and for all and put a revolver to the bottom of your chin. But right before you pull the trigger, you take a moment to reminisce about the game that you love, the game that you've cherished for all these years, and it gives you a sense of purpose. This purpose is to boot up the game and try one last time to reach your goals in ranking up. But hold on, you only quit the game 1 month ago. Why are these Diamond players hitting quad resets on you? Well, guess what, buddy? Time moves fast when you don't play the game 24/7 like you have been. There is always someone playing more than you in this game, and taking a break will always set you back harder than you would expect. Now, after complaining about this rank for the past 7 minutes, I do want to say that it is truly possible to get past this rank. This video was only here to just highlight why it may be harder to get out than it has been before. If you really try hard and put in enough time, it's definitely possible. It may not be easy. You may try to commit multiple times. Your family might disown you. Your boyfriend might leave you. I could go on, but you can get out of Diamond. I made a video a little bit ago that gives some tips and advice that might give you a new perspective on Diamonds. This is just another point of view on this topic to show you both sides of the spectrum of Diamond. Anyways, if you get out of Diamond after seeing this video, send me a postcard in the mail and I might fly you out to my mansion to give you a special reward. If you aren't Diamond and you're watching this, who the fuck do you think you are? This video is for the peasants.